All right, so we are getting into the set now.
Also, there is Arm Saga this weekend, which some people might be.
Hopping into the FD for game one. I know this is a very favorite pick for Dill and Ralphie. It gives them the room to convert quite nicely. And I think it's just kind of like the comfort zone. John has to stay all the way across the stage. So either, I think Angel should be baiting them more towards John. I think that would be cute.
Oh, I can't believe John Numbers has gotten those. Why? The Fiend. He's guessed right on those sun salutations like 4 times in a row.
He's the master of them, dude. Oh, but he's in a precarious position right here. However, oh,
wow, really
wow, that was
smart.
a great little bump right there by the uppie right there, kind of killing Ralphie's limit right there.
Oh, that was a good tomahawk from Ralphie. And one thing about Cloud and doubles versus Cloud and singles, you get grabbed, you're like, oh no, 6%. Cloud and doubles, though, if you get grabbed, it's actually really scary.
Conversions are coming.
Exactly, because he can just throw you to his teammate.
Now, Angel taking quite a bit of damage here, but of course that's what he wants, especially while he's on his first stock, too. He's going to favor a trade right here, definitely with Ralphie and Dill. Ralphie just going absolutely ape right now at the ledge.
Wow.
Not quite dying just yet for Angel.
He's barely hanging on. And this is actually pretty, like, where Numbers is. He's sort of caught on ledge against Ralphie, and Cloud is actually really scary in that respect. You know, he has ways to 2-frame to get consistent percent on a Wii Fit. You know, just get an early kill. And there it is, finally. The up air going to take out Angel's first stock there.
That was very nice. I'm liking the strategy that Dill and Ralphie are playing right now. They're using Ralphie to keep John at bay, so we can't do anything there, while Dill tries to thrive off the 1v1 against Cortes. And Diddy thrives pretty heavily off the 1v1 with Lucario. He wins that pretty solidly. And if Ralphie just keeps his hands on John, John can't shoot his projectiles at all. However, Ralphie might be, no way, he is his limit. He's good to go. Ooh, oh, that was really scary right there. Luckily, Magnet Hand's aiding him. However, that back air right there is going to clean up Dill's stock.
And now Green Team actually in a really good position because John Numbers has 3 stocks, and that's feeding into the Anubis strategy.
That's wild, honestly.
Yeah, again, just going for those sun salutations up high. Basically, oh, now we're seeing it. We saw a little bit of this last set with these two, but that was in a 2v1. We haven't really seen in the 2v2.
They're playing a side-scroller bullet hell right now, and that stock is going to be dropped from Angel. However, Angel down. His rage is coming, and the aura is being charged ever so slightly more each time he drops that stock. So it's going to pay off in the long haul, hopefully, if he can just take trades here and win. Just basically take out each and every stock and give John enough room where John can just have his stocks at 3. He's only on 57% right now.
But the thing is that if Angel keeps losing stocks, eventually he has to start taking from Numbers, and that takes away the whole effectiveness of the Anubis strategy. 4 stocks to 4 right now, but yeah, no, Angel has to survive, and he has to start getting the kills. He absolutely has the damage, and that should be it. No, he doesn't actually go for forward smash.
Not quite yet.
Oh, he does it again.
The extreme speed is pretty lethal. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Excellent job right there by John Numbers off stage. You do not want to mess with this man off stage. He will make you eat that blast zone every single time.
And that finally taking out Angel's stock, which means that Numbers has to forfeit one of his own. But Ralphie at pretty high percentage here, but a low percentage Lucario is probably not going to be able to finish him off, really.
I'm liking that share stock right there, honestly, because John still has an extra stock to spare. Therefore, the Anubis isn't completely killed for Angel.
Yeah.
As he's slowly also building up his damage and rage. It's going to be a good look for him if they can just keep playing the long game here.
But that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you can't let happen if you're Numbers and Angel, because like you saw how much that mattered. Lucario is getting up into this dangerous percent, and he can die so early if he gets grabbed once. So Numbers has to maybe be a little bit more on top of it just to interrupt it, because that was like 1 grab from Diddy, and he died at 80.
You know? Honestly telegraphed that quite nicely as well. It was so clear that Ralphie was setting up for that position right there, and Numbers was pretty much helpless to save. That's the dire thing about this team dynamic. Now see all those, like you said, all those stocks that Angel had to siphon off Numbers is now coming back to haunt him. Now he has to play the 1v1. If he could just take out Ralphie, though, he should be seeing himself in a bit better.
But one of the issues is the finishing touch.
Yep. That little easy conversion right there, given Lucario's horrendous end lag after the his up B.
Well, that one was he actually got the weird like bonkadonk thing where he like goes into the ground like he almost got meteor spiked into the ground.
His head.
But that's still enough to take him out. And that finishing touch actually is really, really problematic for the numbers and Angel strat. Just because normally Angel is very good at surviving, but if he's not able to live past 80, then it kind of nullifies the entire thing. Yeah. And we are going to be seeing a stage switch. I like this stage switch. Lucario can kill off the sides extremely early on this stage when he has a lot of rage. And Numbers is actually going to be opting for the same thing we saw last time, camping the ledge, trying preserving his stocks and percent.
But again, Ralphie and Dill have just been doing such a good job. I think Ralphie has figured out that if you just disrupt John, there's really nothing to defend Angel from the incoming flurry of aerials that Diddy can throw out. Lucario's already sitting at 77%, and one quick conversion from Ralphie and Dill is going to end his stock.
Yeah, and also, by separating Numbers, by having Ralphie on ledge, basically keeping him there, he doesn't even have to really commit to trying to kill Numbers, because there's the 1v1 going on with Dill and Angel, but because Ralphie is the one on the ledge, he can go and interrupt. If something really bad is If something really bad is about to happen, he actually has the stage positioning to interrupt it, whereas Numbers doesn't.
Yeah, Numbers cannot save Cortes at all, really. It's just looking very interesting right now. Now they've opted for kind of wailing on Angel, and I definitely agree with that because Angel's sitting at such high percent. You need to kill Lucario now, especially as his rage his aura is almost approaching max right now.
Yep, he's about 20% from max aura.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate there.
Oh, and he dies right there, so no max aura for him, sadly.
Ralphie actually able to make it back without even having to burn his limit. And as we've seen, Ralphie with limit is terrifying. Wow, actually, the back air still killing at that percent. Maybe a little bit of questionable DI, but ooh, all right.
Numbers still in the white here as he's only at a cute little 13% right there with all three stocks intact.
Technically, I think he's taken around 40, but he's just healed
he's
so
healing,
much.
Yeah, that's the game of John. I know one, especially against like Sinji or something like that. I remember afterwards they checked how much John healed, and it was like some ludicrous amount, like over 50% or something like that.
60%. I remember that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, heading him back in. I like that though because it allowed him not to have too much end lag on that on the up B right there. So that was really smart by John.
Oh, but that up smash will take him out there. Lucario is surprisingly heavy, but he's not heavy enough to survive that Diddy Kong up smash at like the red zone.
Even stocks right now, though.
Lucario is 1 point lighter than Cloud.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So he's still like...
Cloud is 100 and Lucario's 99.
Really?
99, really?
It's not that bad.
Actually kind of beefy.
Yeah.
No, I know that both of them are beefy, especially, Cloud when he is limited. It's so hard to kill him off the top. But just, I thought he was heavier than that, so interesting.
Now the Anubis strat is rocking out fully right now as Cortes is sitting at almost, I think, pretty much max aura right now. If not, it's pretty up there, as lethal as I saw that Force Palm come out.
Yeah, but also, Cloud has max rage right now. If Diddy Kong is able to get a grab while Ralphie has limit, yeah, Ralphie going to the platform, he knows that, he went for the up smash, thought a forward throw was actually coming his way.
He knows that also. Oh, wow, the extreme speed coming through. He just got sniped right there. That's wild.
We've seen that so consistently from him. Oh, my.
It's such a risky option, too, to go for, but it worked. It worked both times because they just didn't anticipate it.
Yeah, I'm actually curious that, like, when Angel is getting these grabs, he's not even throwing him to Numbers. He's like, Numbers, you just stand in the corner, look pretty, and throw sun salutations.
Yeah, exactly. Just throw those sun balls at me, dude.
Look how big that is. Oh, my Lord.
Oh,
Hold on a second. Did his back air just do 28%?
I don't want to even talk about it. That was disgusting.
That's insane.
Oh no, he nails Numbers with his own thing, and is he forced to take? Nah, John going for the 2v1. Pretty smart on his part to go for it. But however, you're up against a very aggressive Ralphie, and someone that can convert off you pretty quickly. The thing I love so much about Numbers and Cortez's team is just that everything you know about teams and love and all the textbook stuff that you've been analyzing forever, out the window. You don't need any of that It's just chaos, ledge camping, Lucario going into disrupt, getting that deep breath right there by John Numbers.
That deep breathing from Numbers, it's so strange how he uses it as a bait, really.
He uses a stalling option, which is really nice. It keeps him above the ledge, however, with no invincibility left. Hitting Dill right there. He's going to have to chip him away, though.
Oh, going for that up B.
It's all right, though. Ralphie can just charge it up again while Dill keeps him at bait with that banana that has so much stage control and is so threatening by the ledge. Numbers is going to be extra slippery right now if he wants to get out of this one.
Yeah, but we saw how slippery he was last time, and he has even sort of more to work with right now. Both of these characters at very high %, but they are extremely mobile, and Wii Fit Trainer kind of struggles with her kill options. You know, she does have forward tilt, and oof.
Right there by Ralphie. He's going to wrap up that stock, and Numbers looking at one stock down to these two. And, shoot. Yeah, that's the thing. He likes to trip up so you can't have ample time to react or shield, and I love the range he shoots those Sun Salutations off of that.
Yeah, I like the fact that Numbers is opting to go for the deep breathing here. That extra damage that he gets from it will be huge when he needs to, you know, actually land these kills. And Dill is hurting so much, and like once Numbers takes out Dill, it won't be necessarily free for him, but it will definitely look like a straight shot to the end, you know? He'll just have to take care of Ralphie, who already is at 107%. And I think that they are aware of the clock. Yeah. So blue team actually really smart here. They know that they have the 2 stocks to Numbers 1, and eventually he's going to have to do something.
He has the banana, though, in his hand. Ah, he throws it away, though. Oh, okay, using it as a bait to throw out the Sun Salutation. I like it. One good Sun Salutation will kill Dill, but then you're stuck in a 1v1 with Cloud, like Wii Fit, and then, I don't know, then. I mean, it's John, but, like, Ralphie's really good, too. So.
Oh, Wii Fit's grab range there actually hurting her. That was strange. She, like, zipped right past him. That could have been huge.
Oh,
Speaking
my
of huge.
gosh. No way.
Numbers is so good at the 2v1.
He just turned the table so hard. I didn't even know forward tilt would come out that quickly. Numbers, I like. He's just such a methodical and cerebral player, and he's such a tricky guy too.
Yeah, that was also like such an amazing like next level mind game. Just we saw it earlier on. He went, landed, and he did the tomahawk to forward tilt earlier, and then he started doing like landing, and Ralphie was holding shield and holding shield and holding shield, and that time he went for it again. It was like he knew the exact point at which Ralphie was going to mix it up and start dropping shield again.
So I wonder if up throw is going to kill here for Wii Fit. I can see John going for it. Let's see if it does. No, not quite yet. Yeah, Wii Fit not doing too much upper body practice, clearly. However, she can do those nice little push-ups if you do her crouch.
Yeah. I love push-ups from her.
Ooh, excellent job right there. Dill has to now recover against John with the fully charged
That should be it.
That'll be it. Giving the nice handball serve right there.
Numbers with the cheeky smile. He knows what he did.
That was a great 2v1 on Numbers' part, honestly. Angel, I love the trust that Angel has in Numbers to get this job done. He knows how resilient he is.
We've seen it again.
Yeah.
It's probably a little bit disappointing for Angel that he has to stand there, you know, or sit there rather. And
He's
wait
just
2
chilling.
minutes.
Nah, look at him. He's not upset or anything. Angel's constantly in just chill state.
It's because Numbers spends the entire time in the normal double set standing there.
Yes, exactly.
And then it's his turn.
Yes. That's fine. Hey, you got to share. Sharing is caring. Taking the Lilat for game 3, I believe.
Yep, and now it's 1-1. So, but we have the stage choice of Lilat, which is actually very interesting. I know why. It's because the tilting can mess with Numbers on his Sun Salutations.
It's
like,
also,
you can't just stand in the corner consistently and spam. Like, look at that.
If the platform eats it?
I guess so.
I don't know what happened right there, but he got health back for it, so that's pretty good. He's at 0, though. It's not going to aid him in any way.
Yeah, but already Ralphie actually at 48%. And Numbers is going for the same strategy he had before. Also, I think that no way,
such a beautiful conversion right there, but not going to do it quite yet. As Devin mentioned, Lucario's weight very deceptive for how light and limber he looks. He is a steel type.
Yeah, he's a steel type. He might be a glass cannon in his games, but you know, Sakurai wanted to make this character. That's how I kind of feel like.
Took him from Brawl, man. He was nutty in Brawl.
He was kooky.
He was.
Oh wow, that's
just remember
for
they patched in the Anubis strat.
Why though?
It was removed in Vanilla Smash 4.
Oh my god!
And then got added back in.
So you're saying you got the.
I love it. I think it's
I love it.
hilarious.
If you wanted a character that can do so much damage and look badass AF while doing it, this is a character for you.
Yeah, and now Numbers doing the same game we saw last time. He only has 21%. And it's 5 stocks to 5 right now, but Dill actually a pretty high percent. And once again, Angel doesn't mind losing those stocks early as long as Numbers is able to hold on to his. Which he is doing.
I think
wow.
they won't be finding a kill too early right now, given how low. Well, now it's going up for Lucario. But beforehand, he didn't have as much rage tech.
What an
and that might be a dead Dill, yeah.
Yeah. Really smart from Numbers, getting that edge guard. And now it's looking pretty grim for Ralphie and Dill. It's actually very, like, they're normally you see the gimmick strat be adapted against, you know? Like, normally it's like somebody busts out a gimmick game 1, and then it's like, in the other team, if they're good, will be able to adapt
But
game
this
2
isn't
and 3.
just any gimmick. He's just stronger. He's just stronger.
He's just standing there menacingly.
And Numbers is just at 33%.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Yeah, and Numbers actually, now he's being a little bit more, that's actually really cool how Ralphie is basically just going
He's
up and
just
power
literally
shielding.
standing there and shooting them. That's what he's just trying. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. He's just waiting till someone is in his path that's not Angel and just shoots it off. And it's working. It's working so well for him right now.
Oof. But right as we say that, Lucario actually stuck in this juggle situation. He died. What percent was he? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god.
Because it's so hard to.
Lucario, man, this team dynamic is so crazy right now. They're taking full benefit of it too. Dill and Ralphie really not taking like great care on wrapping up these stocks on Angel as quickly as they should. They know going after Numbers is a futile effort, but also before when Ralphie was just focusing Numbers on the ledge right there, it was working quite a bit. However, it might be the fact that John Numbers is literally the Venus flytrap of Smash 4.
So actually, I like the adjustment that Ralphie made, which was instead of being on ledge, I mean, look at her neutral there. It's basically, feed
You can't
me.
tell me he's not.
Feed me, Seymour.
You just wait for someone to fall into him and then clap. He's done.
Right.
He's eated.
But I was just going to say that actually we saw Ralphie change up his strategy where instead of staying on ledge and preventing Numbers like that, he would stand sort of in the middle between Numbers and the 1v1 and just shield every one of his projectiles.
It's paying such dividend right now as Ralphie and Dill. That's it, yeah. And this is looking very hard for Dill to come back from one little grab conversion with Lucario with as much rage as he has, and Numbers just charging up that Sun Salutations.
And we've seen how silly this is before.
He just did the helper right there, didn't he? Oh, he's out of there. I know Dill loves those barrels too. Dill's little custom taunt is after every game he wins, he charges up his barrels and then flies away. Every time. I want to see him bite him in the butt one time. He just accidentally shoots it off during like a star KO and he just flies into the blast zone.
He's done that.
Yes.
He lost a set because of it.
Against who?
Devonator. Pikachu from New Jersey.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah. he just flew right into the blast zone.
Starting set point right here. Ralphie and Dill looking very composed, but I don't know. Ralphie's not too happy with that last game right there.
So they're making a stage switch, and I actually agree with that. I liked the concept behind
Lilat,
but it ended up being this thing where they tried to focus so hard down on Angel that Numbers had like beyond free reign.
That's the thing. Numbers knows how to just sit there. Like, they have to go after him and just do something or snub him. The thing is, with the imminent threat of Angel running around, just causing damage, building up that aura and rage, being such a potent kill option, if they're caught just overextending against Numbers, excellent though conversion right there. If they're caught against Numbers, though, they can also see themselves off stage. The amount of stage control covered by this strategy is actually really good.
Yeah, so now it's interesting just to see how they're positioning themselves around Numbers, because Numbers it's weird because like even though like they're not engaging him, the way that they're putting themselves on the stage is completely reliant on what he's doing. It's like Numbers dictates the pace of the match.
Pretty much, yeah. And he's only got 1% on him right now. He's about to hit 0. Yeah, it's like the final boss of a video game where you're like, yes, I'm finally about to kill him. And then he does the instant heal move where all his health comes back, and it's just like, oh no, I have to go through all this again.
Oh wow, what a beautiful! He's
Cover,
look at
yeah.
Wow,
oh my
great
god,
help
excellent
from
save, but
Numbers.
it's not going to pay off right there.
Too much lag.
Ralphie and Dill doing a much better of a job at focusing Angel and wrapping up his stocks extremely quickly. And with the low ceiling that Town and City has, it's really, really nice.
I think it should allow them to focus more on getting those finishing touch kills.
Yeah, those were nice. Those worked both times. And yeah, just rack up damage on Angel, wait for the proper conversion, have Ralphie stand on the platform, you're good. What is John going to do? Shoot a few projectiles at you? They're in the air. They can't get hit by them.
Yeah, and also that you see now that they have these platforms to run away from. Yeah, definitely this is what they're going to be doing now.
Like I said.
They're going to be, now that Ralphie has limit, it's literally just going to be Dill getting a grab on Angel. You see him looking for it.
Because John just won't overcommit. He's not going to move any steps forward because he's going to eat a lot of damage. Yeah.
That one force palm, like the weak part of it, did 25% to numbers. That's cray-cray.
Yep, and all the stocks now being wiped from Angel. He's forced to siphon now from numbers, and now this is what lost them that very first game. I think if you could just avoid the constant barrage of projectiles by using platforms, numbers really can't do anything but just sit there as a stock tank.
By the way, just thinking about Game 5, is they have bans, correct?
Yeah.
Bans and
Okay, so they have bans in the 3 out of 5, and he's done again.
Another conversion. Is he going to siphon that stock? No, he's not.
I'm actually really surprised they didn't go here Game 2. This was definitely the right pick, it seems. And numbers, we've seen how good he is at the 2v1, but this might even be outside of his scope.
The thing is, he's caught on stage with his pants down, and now they can just keep playing volleyball with him right now.
I have a question. I've seen that happen a lot. Is numbers delaying the third hit of his jab, or does Cloud actually just able to shield it?
Oh, he shares the stock. I don't know, actually. I think that's a good question. I think he might be just delaying it, because if you do mash it, it comes out pretty quickly. Not the quickest jab in the game, but I don't think you can just shield the third hit independently unless you've shielded the first two.
I mean, but Cloud falls so fast when he has limit.
Yeah.
All right. Already that share stock coming in
Yeah.
and helping out.
Definitely the right pick here. I think he wanted to wait for an opportunity where John wasn't getting clustered too hard, where he could really come in and hit the optimal support option.
Or maybe it was the sneak attack spawn.
Or maybe they were just having a bicker, an argument. And they're just like, no, I need to come back in here. I need to do my job. Let me help you out, bro.
I mean, it's one thing. Wow, yeah, this was the turnaround.
Moly.
I mean, it's one thing when you know you respect numbers, and so you're going to sit out of the match for 2 minutes and let him just take care of the 2v1. It's another. But it's another when like it seems like a lost cause, and you're going to have to sit there for 2 minutes and wait. You know, that's it. Oh no.
Yeah, not quite doing it just yet. Numbers still hanging in there, but it doesn't look good for. Yeah, okay, that was excellent job using the soccer ball to extend the hitbox, or at least catch something onto it so it just burst right there. That was really smart by Ralphie. Good edge guard.
And that was really good adaptation from Blue Team, but at the same time, Town and City really helped them out.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
the fact that Numbers and Angel have counterpick now
Yeah,
means they're not going to have access to that low ceiling.
I wonder
it's going
what
to be
stage.
I would say Battlefield if it doesn't get banned.
Is it modified DSR in the stage? Can you go back to any stage you didn't already win on?
I'm pretty sure there's no DSR because we're New Yorkers, son.
No. So, but it looks like maybe
I feel
Battlefield
that
was
beat.
banned, and so now we're going to be going back to Smashville.
Yeah, okay.
The official rule set, by the way, sucks. Like, it's so bad.
Recommended rule set, you think?
Well, no, here's the thing. If you play Game 1 on Battlefield, and then you
win.
And then you win, and then you lose Game 2, and you have counterpick, you're not able to... Oh my... Okay, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this.
That conversion was very clean, as always. Like, it's just been the whole thing.
Yeah.
Focus Angel, get the damage, throw him into Ralphie. Ralphie finishing touch.
It's
dead.
like, it's the funny, for the past, like, there were 2 games in the middle there where they forgot what won them Game 1. Those finishing touches. The fact that they were able to so consistently take out Lucario at an earlier percent really did nullify that strategy. That's why Game 1 looked so rough for John and Angel. But now it seems that they're remembering this, and last game we saw it take effect, and immediately already in Game 3, it's created a huge lead for Blue Team.
The fact of the matter is, John really can't overcommit to save his teammate. We Fit Trainer's kit doesn't really assist, and it's just not John's type of playstyle. If they just keep bullying Angel, numbers really can't do anything if they're up in the air, just barraging it with aerials. I think they've definitely found out the gimmick of this team. That was
slick. That was actually really good.
That was a pretty nice grab right there. That was a back throw, I believe.
And, yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
Hitting him with the Hadouken.
All right, and Green Team is now in advantage.
Yeah, so...
It's able to turn around so quickly. This is what happens when you...
oh, no. Oh, no.
That's terrible. Oh, no.
You should have caught it, man.
I was about to say, this is what happens when you don't kill Angel at early percents.
Yeah, you let Lucario, you let John thrive with 3 stocks, and you let Angel just chill out with the Anubis strat. It's not going to be a good look. You need to wrap up Angel's stocks first. That way he'll siphon off John, and then that's how you win the game.
Well, the best ways to do it is just like, basically think about it like Donkey Kong.
Oh, no, and that
wow.
would be excellent. John dying at a pretty decently early percent there. And now blue team is looking slated to win this if they can just wrap up Angel's stock right here.
That is a big aura sphere, though.
Yeah.
But, I'll
that
say,
killed at 79, that force palm.
I mean, are you surprised?
I'm not, but I'm upsetty spaghetti. Oh, my God. Lucario, dude. Look at that.
Look at,
And
okay,
just
now
like that,
it's
the equalizer comes in, and the Anubis is still active.
Yeah, oof. Look at that. That was big damage. He has 50% already.
Oh my God,
be
Ralphie
dead.
might dead if he doesn't have a
Might
jump.
be
No jump,
he's
he's
done.
dead.
And numbers, it was so...
Oh my God, the reversal was so strong right there. Angel and John taking it over Dill and Ralphie, and that incredible reversal.
Yeah, that was amazing from number. Like, I don't even know. It's like all of a sudden this burst comes in. It's like when Angel
Lucario,
finds those
dude.
openings.
Lucario is
it's
all burst. He just does so much damage in like 1 or 2 concentrated hits.
Yeah.